What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Nolan. Noland.
And Cheyenne.
Today, before we start the video, I want to make a couple announcements. First of all, if you've seen any videos already, you'll notice that we rebranded the channel. So now the channel is called Feet Are Shoes. So yeah. And to go along with that, we're launching a website, feetareshoes.com. Basically, it's just a website with all these reviews written out with more detail and more in depth. And then there's a bunch of affiliate links to the products that we review. So if you like our videos, you like our content, like our blogs, and you want to support us, if you use any of those links, we can get a commission off that. So yeah, check that out, www.feetareshoes.com.
Feet are shoes. That's all every time I hear it, that's just what I want to hear.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Today,
I love this pair.
Today we're doing a review on the Barefoot shoe Whitin. It's a shoe from Amazon. It's a cheap barefoot shoe. And we're going to give you a performance review on these bad boys.
I would like to sub. I don't even think they're cheap. They're affordable, but they're very well made. Like, they're not cheaply made.
Very affordable.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
So, use. What do we use them for? I use them for weightlifting, walking. I've done a little bit of running. And I use them as casual too. I find myself wearing them casually a lot because they're just so easy to slip on and off. So yeah, I just find myself slipping them on because they're so easy. And
yeah, so use is everything pretty much. How were they to run in?
They were okay. I mean, they were just fine, really. Like, they weren't anything spectacular, but they performed just fine.
Got the job done. So I first used them. We looked when we got them in the comments, and they are no slip. And for my job, we're required to wear no slip shoes. So I started wearing them at work, and I love them. Like, I wear them at work still every day. But Nolan originally got them for me to go like trail running because they were technically like all-terrain shoes, aren't they?
Yeah,
like,
I think they're marketed as trail running or cross-training shoes.
Yeah. So he got them for my birthday for when we went on like a camping across the United States trip, and I wore them then. I was so sad too though because I didn't want to get them dirty, but they washed just fine. We just threw them in the wash and then didn't dry them, let them air dry. But I love this shoe. Like, they did great in all-terrain. They break in really easily. Like, they do feel like you're barefoot pretty much most of the time. These ones are a little bit more, like, noticeable for a barefoot shoe. Like, people still will comment, like, oh, I'm looking at your toes. But, yeah, I use them for everything, I feel. I really like this shoe.
Yeah, she wears
I
them
have
every day.
not ran in them, though, like, on the street or pavement or anything. But yeah, I wear them every day for work.
Yeah. So,
And they are really grippy.
Sizing, the Amazon sizing is weird because I wear 11.5, and on Amazon they only had these available in 11 or 12. So I ordered 11 and it fits fine. And then when they get here, you realize that they're in EU sizes. So an 11 is a 44, and a women's 8 is a 38.
Typically, it's a 38 to 39.
Yeah.
I think it's a 8.
So
women's 8.
if you go by the EU size, I say it's true to size because 44 is my normal size. So just if you can look at the EU size, look at that. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much true to size. She ordered 8. It's an 8. So.
Yeah, 38, and that's about what it runs for EU size. So yeah.
So looks, I mean, these are pretty decent looking shoe. It looks kind of like just a regular cross trainer. Like it has this knit to it. It's kind of reminds me of like an Adidas knit kind of.
Yeah.
But I mean,
stretchy something.
It's a really basic look, and they have different colorways.
I mean, I get compliments on mine a lot, either at work or just like people who see them on my feet in general. I feel like most people say they look pretty cool, but again, they ask like, are they barefoot shoes? Because like you can see the toes, but I like that look, so.
Yeah. So, but talking about the materials, it's like a knit, like I said, and it's got a little bit of stretch to it.
But the inside is like, what would you call that?
The inside has like a lining.
Spandex almost. I don't know.
It has like a synthetic lining of some sort. It's comfortable.
Yeah, definitely comfy. It's like silky.
Yeah.
But.
And it's got really like padded reinforcement in the heel and around the ankle. It's like got a little bit of padding so that it gives the shoe a little bit of structure, which is nice.
But then it still feels like a sock, kind of. So, I mean.
Yeah. The insole is like, it comes
with.
Do
you have your insoles in?
No.
Okay,
it comes with these insoles that are trash. They have like a support arch in the insole, which is, and they're not comfortable either.
Well, and they're like, they don't attach down to anything at all, and like they just come up really, really easy. Yeah. So.
And then under that is like this like foam. This isn't really comfortable either. She wears them on top of the foam, which is.
Yeah, I wear them with nothing in there. Like I wear socks though.
It seems kind of cheap.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like being barefoot for me all day.
Yeah, so
but I do wear socks, like I said. Do you wear socks with yours?
Yeah, usually. Yeah. I also wear them without socks.
Yeah, you don't have to.
But yeah, so I didn't like the insole, so I replaced it with just a zero shoes insole, and I find that to be a lot more comfortable.
Nice. What size is that, the insole from? A zero shoe size?
11.5.
Is that still a 44? Are zero shoes in
I don't
EU
know.
size?
It's 11.5. That's my normal size.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay. Traction, like I said, they are no slip. Like at work, they do a great job gripping, sticking, no matter what speed I'm going. And same with outdoors. They were really, they gripped in, did everything they needed. Rocks, we went hiking one day. We went to the beach another, and they were fine. It's really hard to walk in sand and shoes in general.
Yeah, they grip really well on the gym floor too. Like on, like those weightlifting floors at the gym.
Hard mats, basically.
Yeah. But one thing I want to say about the sole is basically it's a ripoff from Vibram. Like, it's literally just a carbon copy of the Vibram V-Train 2, I think. They literally just it's like they sent this to China and said, hey, can you make this, but don't put the toe separations. They even left, you can see that this is supposed to be like a toe shoe. They literally just straight copied it and put it, and took out the separations.
Yeah, or it's like they were holding a barefoot shoe, whoever made it, not saying they had to be from anywhere, but yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just a copy of Vibram. It's exactly the same. Exactly the same design pattern.
Wow.
So,
but it's held up. I'm looking. It's all still attached to the cloth for me at least.
Yeah, it's got if we talk about flexibility, it's really flexible.
Oh yeah.
It's just as flexible as the Vibram counterpart would be, and it's like she said, we've had these for a few months, and there hasn't been any separation from the sole yet. And it's got a nice little flex groove right here where your toe bends, so it's good.
And mine, even the soles are just starting to slightly wear down on mine, and yours don't really look like they have at all.
Mine don't really show much wear at all yet. So
mine are a little bit, but I wear them a lot, like pretty much daily, I'd say. Well, yeah, it's fun.
So ground feel, or what I like to call barefoot accuracy, in these is pretty good. Like, the sole is really thin and flexible, so you can really feel everything underneath your feet.
And that's like I'm saying, I don't wear mine with a sole at all, or an insert, at all. So it's just the sole it comes with, like the very base. And I can feel, I have a definite pattern where my foot has worn down my toes or like making imprints. But for me, this is probably the closest shoe where I feel barefoot, because even in like Vibrams, their sole to me seems like a little thicker, like more durable, like
it's like more heavy duty.
Yeah, I don't know, but
this is like really bendy.
I just feel like you feel everything. So if you are not used to wearing barefoot shoes, don't go right down to this with absolutely nothing. Like, I would keep either the insert it comes with or get a different insert and kind of work your way down.
Yeah, or there's like there's other ways that companies recommend a transition stuff,
right, but I know. I just mean, if you haven't at all and you get this pair next after your baby steps. Ooh, but the toe box.
Yeah, the toe
this
box.
This one's roomy.
It's plenty wide for sure.
Yeah.
It's it's a copy of Vibram, it's the same width as a Vibram would be. So
yeah. Except you don't have that toe separation, so it's kind of
plenty of room for your toes to wiggle.
Yeah. They have that instead of the separation, they just have that room within the actual toe box itself.
Yeah. It's definitely plenty wide enough, I'd say. Wide footers can fit just fine too. The midfoot, I feel, could be a little bit wider, because I find my feet do kind of hang over this edge a little bit. But it's stretchy enough that it doesn't really matter. So, yeah.
What I do like for this is the laces actually make a difference, like tightening. Mine is almost like a little loose in the midfoot region, I'd say, I guess, because I don't know, I have pretty narrow feet. I guess I got lucky. I'm wider up on the ball of my foot, but tightening this, I don't know, just helps hold it in place, but then I still feel barefoot. I'm secure, so it kind of offers in a way support, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The laces are like snug enough, they do their job, but then they're still flexible, you're not restrained.
Yeah, it gives you like a lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's they copied Vibram's laces too. It's simple. Yeah. It's simple, but it works.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah.
You can always just tie the extra in like a little slip knot. That works really well.
Durability. We've had them for a few months, and they hardly show any sign of wear. And so I see these lasting at least a year or two with really no problems. And for the price, they only cost they're between $30 and $40.
Depending on which style you want, because there are other ones that are
styles, and they have different materials on the different styles too. But they're all between $30 and $40, which is really cheap for a barefoot shoe. And so I'd say value was definitely there. It really shows just how simple and easily this kind of shoe can be made, and it really kind of sets an example for other companies.
Right. For
keep it simple.
Future ideas.
Keep it simple, and their cost will be affordable, and you can sell more.
Keeping the same basic structure. I mean, you can do anything with the outside material, as long as you keep it to the basics.
Yeah. So, you have any last comments?
All in all, I love this shoe. I'd probably rate it overall just 4 out of 5 for me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Solid 7, 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Give you a close up here.
have these in a really large variety too, don't they?
Yeah. They do have quite a bit of color options. Cool. Got any questions? Let us know in the comments or on our website. We want the website to be interactive and kind of maybe create a community. We want people to leave comments, questions, requests. So we're planning on doing it for a while moving forward. So yeah, thanks guys.
Our shoes. I said feet are shoes.
Oh, feet are shoes.